Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here with another Madden Ultimate Team video. Today we're going to be talking about positional sets again. And someone in my stream made a very clever observation. Yeah, I can't remember who it was. I can't give you a shout out, unfortunately, but put it in the comments down below if you were the one who noticed this. But there's been a specific card in every single one of these sets, except for the fullback one, but I'll explain why it's not in the fullback one in a second. So we know what cards will be in upcoming sets. And it what it is, it's the highest overall rolled the playoff card for that position. So the highest left outside linebacker is Julius Peppers for road the playoff, and he's in the left outside linebacker set. Tight end, Delaney Walker. The only tight end that's in road the playoff is Delaney Walker, and he's in this set. Maybe, you know what, maybe I know there's not an elite road the playoff fullback. However, it could have just been they took the highest overall, which is this Michael Burton. That could have been it too. Maybe they're just taking the highest overall, but I've just been looking at the elites. Maybe that's the highest gold. And cornerback, you have the Josh Norman. Wide receiver, you have Jeremy Maclin. And in the free safety, you have the only road to the playoff free safety, and that is Calvin Pryor. And now that doesn't mean to invest in every single one of these, because, for instance, this Calvin Pryor before this that came up was about like 7 or 8K. He's like 11. So he goes up a little bit, but I mean, it's such a marginal increase that is it worth your time to buy a bunch of them? Probably not. But I'll be going through, guys, which ones I think you should invest in. And I mean, I don't want to say guaranteed these are going to be it, but basically I am going to say, actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say these are guaranteed to be in these. Unless they decide just to screw with us. I wouldn't put it past EA, but I don't think they're going to do that. Actually, this is me looking up the Lynch. As you guys know, the Gauntlet came out today. I've been working on that. I doubt anyone's posted up the Lynch, and they have not at this time, the 99 Lynch. But let's go to Road to the Playoff Elites. And where is Road to the Playoffs? Did I go by it? Did I go by it? Or is it down here more? Road to the Playoffs, there we go. And Lynch is still up. I don't know why. So we're going to look at some positions now that have not had positionals. And I'll tell you guys if it's wise to invest in these cards or not. I'll go through each position real quick. First off, we're going to go to quarterback. Oops, we want to go to type, we want to go to position. And the quarterback, they have Brady under it, but Brady will not be in the set. Teddy Bridgewater, he's going for like 6K. He may go up to like 10 or 12,000. I mean, if you want to make a small amount of coins, there you go. I wouldn't worry too much about it. There will be other cards in the quarterback set, maybe like base Aaron Rodgers, that would be more expensive. And running back, it's the Devontae Freeman. And I think this card will be expensive. As you can tell, there's only 3 up right now, and the cheapest is 90. I actually have one. I pulled one in a pack, and I am saving him because I think, depending on what the running back is, that could be a very expensive card. Fullback, we don't have to look at. Wide receiver, we already know it's the Maclin. I'm not sure what they're going to do with wide receiver and corners. Maybe they'll go the next highest, which is the Baldwin or Garcon, but both of those are cheap. I mean, the Maclin before this came out was about 16K. Now he's about 22, 23. So he went up about 6 or 7K. Tight end, like I said, it's the Delaney Walker. That expensive. Left tackle, it's Dwayne Brown. I bought one of these at a relatively good price. Right now they're going for about 45. I got mine for 35. And I would recommend getting that. I mean, I know there's the base Joe Thomas, but this will be in it. Maybe there'll be a 74 in it. I don't know. A 74 gold or something like that. But that card will probably be like 70 or 80K at least, depending on what the left tackle is and how good that card is. But people always want offensive linemen. Left guard, it's just Muhort. Don't worry about this card. It's normally even cheaper than 8K. There's just none in the auction house right now. But I don't think they'll be releasing a left guard positional for a while because they just came out with that Hutchinson. The center I would invest in. It's this Rodney Hudson. It's actually a really good center, to be perfectly honest. It's a really good center. I used him for a while. Definitely if you can get a good price on them, I would say anything under like 60K, buy it. They might be coming out with a center depending on what the Ultimate Legends are. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a center, either Ultimate Legend or a positional this week. And centers go for a lot. I know they just came out with the Kelsey, so maybe that would deter it, but that card will definitely be a good pickup if you get a reasonable price. Garrett Reynolds, don't worry about it. Again, he's just too cheap. I mean, you'll make a little bit of coins on it, but we're looking for big ticket. There are no right tackle, Road to the Playoff Elites. So the right tackle that I bought was the Sebastian Vollmer, just the base elite. I figured that card would be rare. Left end, we have Calais Campbell. He's going for about 80K right now, and that would be a good buy to a good card to invest in. But I don't know when they'll come out one because they did come out with the Jason Taylor the first week of Ultimate Legends, so maybe that will hold off them coming out with a left end. Right end is Ezekiel Ansah, and I got this card at a really good price. I got him for about 60K, and that wouldn't be not shocked. I would not be shocked if there's a right end this weekend as well, either an Ultimate Legends or a Road to, or a positional card. This Road to the Playoff Ansel is really expensive. He is needed for the, what was the set he's in? He's in for the set for the MVP, and that's why he's expensive. Defensive tackle, it's the Jonathan Hankins is the most expensive. I mean, the highest overall is going for about 20K. He'll probably go up to like 30, 35K, depending on the defensive tackle. There's a good amount of defensive tackles out there, though. They're relatively cheap. The Peppers, we already went over. Middle linebacker, it's the Road to the Playoffs, Shazier. He's going for about 40, 50K. About 50K around the nose. I would definitely he'll probably go up to like 75, 80. And like I said, it depends on the middle linebacker. If the middle linebacker has like 84 speed, no one's going to want it. But if it has like 90 speed or higher, that Shazier will definitely go up in value. Let's see, right outside linebacker, we have Brandon Graham. He is dirt cheap. Don't worry about that. He'll be in the set, so he'll go up for a little bit. So I mean, if you get a couple for like a couple thousand, like if someone puts up for like 1,000 or 2,000, yeah, hang on to it. If you pull one, maybe hang on to it. But I wouldn't just go out and buy all these at the cheapest price, thinking they're gonna go up to like 12, 13K. You can sell them all, possibly, but I mean, you can make a little bit of coins. But like I said, we're going for the big coin making methods. So we are now at cornerback, and then we already went over the Josh Norman. Maybe they'll put Brent Grimes in. I don't know. Now like I said, with the cornerback and the wide receivers, there'll be 2 of each. So that will kind of throw everything for a loop when we get to those positions. Free safety, we already went over. It's the Calvin Pryor. Strong safety is Pat Chung, and he's like 15K. There's also a Will Hill as well. He's actually more expensive. No, he doesn't go for 290,000. He goes for like 25K. But like I said, it should be Pat Chung. So that's going to be it for the video. Like I said, it should be these Road to the Playoff elites. There's none for these special teams. But yeah, subscribe if you guys are new. Hope you enjoyed the tip, and I'll take it easy, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.